Hi there, welcome back with another story. I saw the movie Pirates of the Caribbean the other day. You might have seen the movie too, and you might remember some lines from it. Perhaps you remember that when Jack Sparrow was about to be hanged, people admitted that he was a good man. But they said something. They said, well, we're bound by the law. And there was another occasion in the movie in which the other pirates decided to abandon Jack Sparrow. He was left behind. And why? Because they felt they had to follow the pirates' code of not going back for someone left behind. Eventually, they all figured it out that all these laws, all these codes that we institute are just guidelines. Finally, what should you trust? Who should you trust? You have to trust what your heart says. External voices, external words keep contradicting each other. Look at the scriptures. Different scriptures contradict each other. In your feed, you might have heard of some conspiracy theories. There might be news that upsets you for days and days on end. But eventually come to realize that is all something that's in your feed to keep your attention. It might not even be true. Fake news. So then, what do we follow? Of course, you have to listen to that one part of you which is connected to all the wisdom in the world. Now we come to the story. Actually, it's a story that is there in my book, Navigating Relationships. There was a man who got a goat as a gift from his friend. He was carrying this goat and he was dreaming about having goat's milk every day for his family and being able to add milk to his tea. Along the way, he met a man. He said, "Why are you carrying a dog?" And he was confused, but he ignored him and then went ahead and then came across another man. And this man said the same thing. "Good man, why are you carrying this dog on your shoulder?" Two people saying the same thing. Now that's something to think about. So he is a little bit more perplexed. Then he meets a third man. He says the same thing. A fourth man, and the same thing. Who is he going to trust? His own heart? His own friend? Or these people who are saying all these things? Who do you think he eventually trusts? You guessed it right. He trusted other people, other voices, external voices. There will always be external voices that contradict what your heart is telling you. Who should you listen to? He left the goat behind for the pack of thieves that they were, who had wanted his goat. I don't really mean that what you hear or what you read in your scriptures, they are not to be followed. They are to be followed as guidelines, but eventually you have to listen to your heart. Just like how in the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, the story ends with these lines. Perhaps on the rare occasion where pursuing the right course demands an act of piracy, there, piracy itself is the right course. I'm not saying either that we shouldn't listen to the news. We should, we can. But if you know that something's gonna disturb you if you dwell too much into it or if you listen too much into it, just ask yourself, is it useful? Is this good use of my time? Or is it a waste? Listen to your heart. Stay safe. See you with another story. Bye-bye and take care. I'll leave you with a couple of lines from a poem I wrote